Hey guys, it's your boy Zin here, bringing you my newest Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi Bell. Now for this match in particular, I've decided to use the Smoke and Wi-Fi Finder because I've been using this team quite a lot lately. Picture people knowing my team and what it's all about. It makes stuff a bit one-sided, so I don't want to give him that big upper hand straight out the bat. So I decided I'm gonna, for this particular match, I'm gonna decide to go on the Smoke and Wi-Fi Finder. But unfortunately, the guy I'm facing here actually know me by my in-game name, so it still depends if he's been watching my latest videos, but we're gonna see by the action he's gonna be doing in a couple of turns. He's gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, so I'm gonna switch out to Infernape. Kinda expecting him to go for the Stealth Rocks, but yeah, surprisingly that was not the case. He is on the balloon. That kinda gives me realizing with the Will-O-Wisp he is most likely defensive, or maybe he's just EVs in speed and special attack, who knows. Still too early to say. I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks of my own, kind of threatening him with a possible Bandit close combat. And now I'm kind of going towards maybe this guy doesn't know that my team is structured around, well, just looking at it, it is hyper offensive, but Infernape is not there to be Bandit of any sort. Then again, he may just predict Stealth Rocks, switching out to Volcarona and knowing that it's gonna be take my moves quite well, and close combat he does resist. But I switch out to my Dragonite. He does surprise me. For a second I was kind of expecting the Hidden Power Ice by him executing the move like that. It was a bit obvious, but it was not. And now he's gonna go for a Fiery Dance. I believe there's a chance he's gonna get a special attack boost, but in this case it's not like it really would have played him much favor, just because of how Dragonite can still take his moves. I tend to resist, and Hidden Power isn't really looking all that threatening. So for now I'm like, okay, I can start setting up, but the problem is he may switch out to Ninetales, and it's weird, but this whole time I was thinking the sun is up. I don't know why. I should have just looked and realized there is no sun in the bottom screen showing me, there is no sun. Of course, I can easily go to +2 without really fearing much. The grass type is not gonna outspeed me, even with chlorophyll, but yeah, that's gonna cost me a bit more. But at least, it's gonna make stuff a little bit more interesting. So I'm gonna go for the Dragon Claw. He actually decided to go to Aron, and the way he switched this Pokemon in kind of got me realizing one thing. He forgot about Stealth Rocks. There is no way you're gonna bring that Pokemon in without Rapid Spinning first with this Fortress. But the problem is I am burnt, and this Fire Punch, because of that reason, is not gonna be a one-shot. Plus, even without the burn, I'm kinda going towards that that would have not been a one-shot, seeing how much they did. That Fortress truly takes it magnificently well, but it's still a Fortress, so not much surprise there. I'm just gonna proceed to try to Roost. He's gonna switch out to his Heatran, because burning Dragonite isn't that useless, just because I can still preserve it for later on. I am already statused. I can have this Pokemon against his Lilligant with Chlorophyll, and that's most likely running Sleep Powder, and that can most definitely be threatening against my team, because I kinda need every single Pokemon on my team to kinda work against his team, especially this Fire Steel Heatran of his. That type combination is gonna be a bit threatening, especially with the grass. So that's already a Fire Pokemon and a Grass Pokemon. All he needs is like a Water Pokemon, and you already have like a Water, Fire, Grass core. But in this case, Steel is going to be even more threatening, so we have Steel, Fire, and Grass to deal with. And another Fire. In this case, he's Ninetales, so I'm going to decide to go for the Hydro Pump. Because in majority of cases, I know Hydro Pump should be a 2-hit with Stealth Rock support, and it looks like a 2-hit. That is a sure 2-hit, no question about it. Now, here's where stuff get a bit messy, and I'm pretty sure I made a couple of really rubbish moves. Yes, you're gonna witness in a couple of turns. What I should have done is focus, but that's something I did not do. Now I was listening to Total Biscuit. I was listening to his one of his videos where he was talking about game industries and game related stuff. I found his videos very, very interesting, and you can learn lots of things from it. But the thing is that because of how I was listening to this guy, I didn't really focus, and I guess it was a bit of I know it's a lame excuse, but really I didn't feel the pressure from this guy. Like this whole time I did not feel like I was truly threatened by him. this whole play, especially after his heat trend, showing me. I'm not sure if it actually did a review. I'm not sure, but just forget it. His fortress was taken down. Yeah, we're gonna go into that later on. He's gonna proceed to go for the hidden power. I'm kind of going towards hidden power ice, but then it did not take me out, which most likely indicates that it's hidden power rock. And hidden power rock is pretty good. I like hidden power rock on it, and I believe it's actually Smogon standard to run hidden power rock, or is it hidden power ice? I'm not too sure. Then again, this Vayne is not meant to be used in OU. It still depends on the player, but he's running it, and under Sun it can be a big threat. Not to mention with hidden power ice, yeah, I can see it work, but that one definitely doesn't run it. So I'm gonna threaten him with a bullet punch. I do go for it, and here's where I made a big mistake. Like, why did I bullet punch? Really, I should have just double switched. I would just start and play really stupid, and I guess this move kind of makes up for it. But the next move I'm about to do is gonna be another really dumb move on my part. I should have seen the switch coming, but when I think about it a bit more, I guess it wasn't all that dumb. Because I'm Scarf, I cannot really risk the chance of him staying in, predicting him to switch out. Because he's not Scarf, he can easily Earth Power away as I'm gonna Fire Blast, and I guess too much risk on my behalf, but still I should have seen it coming. But Ditto, on top of it all, when I think about it a bit more, is kinda a big essence to handle his team late game, so I still need to preserve it. So I guess me going for that obvious Earth Power wasn't all that bad, but for now I'm gonna predict him to Sleep Powder, predict me to switch out, but he actually decided to go for the Leaf Storm. Kind of surprising. I was kind of expecting the Giga Drain, but that was not the case. I'm gonna switch out Infinite, go for the Fake Out, and that did absolute nothing. Wow, okay. It did a little damage, but nowhere near the satisfied amount of damage where I can actually say, okay, I can handle this poke. So Grass and Steel Fire is still looking like a threatening core. It's funny, I'm starting to realize what my problem is with this team. It's Steel, and especially Heatran, and how common Heatran truly is. It's there, it's like in every third match I have. But for now I'm gonna go to my Fujin, and I believe this was a double switch on the same turn he switches. Yes, I was predicting this switch, so I decided to go for the good old superpower, being that Heatran can totally wow my Scizor because he's a sword dancing, bullet punching Scizor with Bug Bite, and Roost, it's not going to be working all that well against a Heatran, resisting both of those 4 times. And unfortunately I failed to one-shot him, but at least I did give him, my Fujin, the opportunity to get some heavy damage on that Heatran, to where my Infernape can easily come in and threaten him, because the amount of HP he was, the Infernape of this sword cannot really take out a Heatran even with close combat, just because of the lack of attack. Infernape, it's got great special attack and great attack, but sometimes it really does fall short. And I'm just gonna proceed to go for the close combat. Because no Stealth Rocks, I didn't Rapid Spin with my Starmie, which I would have done if there were Stealth Rocks. I did regain, or better yet, I did still stand alive with the help of the Focus Sash and Retaliate, take down his Litigant. And that actually came down to be a 3-0 score if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I was having so many opportunities to make this match far shorter, but anyways, good game to my opponent. That's gonna be it for today, so I hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, have a good one.